Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Sandy if you're new, and I am just gonna have a little bit of fun today. I am participating over on Instagram on a challenge for February. It's called hashtag Feb Color Me Happy. So it's hashtag 2023 Feb Color Me Happy, and I'll have it listed down below. But this is week 2, and week 2 is using green, the color green, and book pages. So I have gone through my items and I pulled out things that I have that are green that I think that might work. And I have this book here that I'm going to use for my book pages. And I might even use some music page too. I haven't decided. And then I've also pulled out a bunch of trims and stuff. So let me show you that. So here are all a bunch of different lace and trims, everything in green or green hues. Even have a little bit of bling here and some more trims and lace and some rickrack. So let's see what I come up with. I'm going to have a little bit of play. So if you want to stop the video, grab a bunch of green stuff and some book pages, and then come back with me and let's see what we can come up with. And I almost forgot, I have some tissue paper and I also have some green fabric. So I'm starting off with these sheets that I have inked up with my different ink sprays. And made a tag. And I'm going to put some book page on here. This is a music page, but it's still from a book, so I think that still counts. And I've inked it up. Yeah, I hope you join. This is week 2, so you can go back and catch week 1. It doesn't matter. It was pink and lace. And I didn't do a video on that one, but I did post what I made over on Instagram, so you can check that out. Trim this off. But I'm enjoying this quite a bit. I think it's fun to focus on a color. And then I'm going to put this right here. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. Just to hold that. And I'm going to try to put this on top. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll give it a go. These are these pretty lady stickers. I showed these in one of my haul videos. So if you're new, make sure to check out all my other videos that I have. I have several hundred, over 200 different, close to 300 now, videos, junk journal. And I really like these lady stickers. They're a little transparent, which I think is kind of fun. So I pulled out ones that have a little bit of green in them. And then I have this label here I want to trim off. Clean that up a bit. Go. think I like the rose up here. Trying to decide if there's anything else I want to put. Oh, maybe a little butterfly. Yeah, butterfly up there would look nice. So let me trim this off. Leave a comment down below if you are joining along with me. Yeah, it's Cards by Teresa, and I think it's Crafty Pam are the ones who are sponsoring this over on Instagram. If you post anything, make sure you do hashtag 2023 Feb, F-E-B, color me happy. And you can go there to get some inspiration too. There's lots of really fun things people have posted. So let me try to find a butterfly. I have this was from Taperlogy, and it has some pretty stickers in it. There's some butterflies in here. Ah, there. Look at these fairies. I need to make a fairy journal. Still want to do that. What's this one? Let's get a little ink up here. Put her right there. Apologize if you can hear the heater. It was a little chilly today. Let's see, do I want to put a little book page behind this? Nope, I don't think so. There, so here's a simple little tag. So you have green and book page, and then here is a journaling card that I did, and I added a little bling to this one. And then on the back I added some book page and then just a little collage there. And then I'm going to add, can't decide if I'm going to add any book page on the back of this one or not. I kind of like that messy look right now, so I might leave that. I may change my mind later. I really like how these turned out. I don't know about this being underneath there. I'm going to leave it for now. Alright, next I want to play around with some envelopes. Do I want to use white or brown to start with? Maybe I'll start with brown. So I thought it might be fun to do a little collage on here. And actually, I think I want to do some stenciling first. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're up to as you're watching this video. If you're crafting, let me know what you're crafting and making. And if not, grab some green stuff and some book pages and join me. It's a lot of fun. Now some of the stenciling might get covered up, but that's okay. And I think I might get out my script stamp as well. Put Put a little bit of this in the background. I'll try to remember to list this down below. I got this on Amazon. Okay. And then I'm going to do, I got to get some green in here and some book page. Let's see here. This would make it go a little bit easier. And what do I want to do here? About there. Something like that. And then I think I need a bigger piece of fabric. I also have a little tissue paper I might use. So how are you doing? Let me know what you've been up to. Cut off a piece of fabric here. This is the fabric I used for that lake journal. I did a flip through video on that journal, but it's such a pretty green. Oh, you know what else I might want to use is some washi tape. Oh yeah, perfect. Use some of that too. Alright, what kind of piece do I want from here? Maybe something like that. Just trying to explore layering things up. Fraying up the edges a little bit on the sides. Yeah, so I'm playing around with these, trying to determine which of these I want to incorporate in my March Patreon. I like this envelope idea too. Probably stencil of that side too also. Okay, I like that. Like somehow I think I want to use that. And I need some sort of focal point. I'm trying to think what I want to put on here. That could be interesting. And I think I'll sew around the edges as well. It's too big. like that. It's not bad. Let's see what else I have. Interesting. Oh, I like that. I might go with that. Oh, there you go. And what do I place? The lace in this bag is a bunch of crocheted items from the late 1800s, and I've been hoarding them. I really should use them, but it's like once they're gone, they're gone. So I'm gonna try to use them, but I don't know if I'll end up with using it today. Next, I'm taking a look in my little lace scrap drawer. So this is where I have just some small pieces that aren't on a spool, or they're just little cuts of pieces from earlier projects. And I decided that a white lace wasn't the right color, so I was looking something that had more of a beige or a brown. And I found this one here that I decided to go with. That looks nice. Okay. Tissue paper too. Ooh, maybe I do. Yes. Oh, that's so cute. And then I think I might put something like that up there. My glue. I'm out of glue stick, so I am having to use my reptile glue. I don't know if you have any other suggestions or ideas for these. Let's see that. Right about there. Right by the W. I'll use Fabri-Tac glue for this one. All my glues are getting empty. So if you're new to junk journaling and you don't quite understand some of these different little prompts or challenges, the way I like to think about them is they're a great tool or process to just have you get in there and practice and learn, because sometimes, I don't know if you're like me, but when I'm staring at a blank piece of paper, I am paralyzed. I don't know what to do. But with these challenges, you kind of have a direction. Usually there's some sort of prompt, and I mean, they're not even really challenges, they're just activities, if you will. And it really just frees your mind to where you can just practice. So if you're wanting to get better at junk journaling, this is one way to do it. I'm just going to use this since I have it out. So if you haven't given any of them a try, then I would recommend it. And it's a fun way. The other thing that I never really understood when I first started junk journaling is mass making, where people would sit there and just make a whole bunch of the same thing. Like they'd be making a whole bunch of decorated envelopes, for example. And I never quite understood it, because when I first started, I had a specific theme in mind. I was so then I would just make ephemera and embellishments just for that particular project. I'm like, well, I don't want to make a whole bunch of stuff but then never have anything to really use that stuff in or with or whatever. But as I've continued to make more journals, I've started to realize there are some things that are pretty common, and you can use them in multiple situations and journals and things like that. So so that's kind of where the mass making can be helpful, because you're like, oh, I just need to put a couple tags into this journal or this and that. Then that gives you that ability to do that really quickly. So the mass making, I guess it's grown on me over time, if you will. And I have found it helpful. Does it need a bunny? feel like I need something there. Just not sure what. Maybe a tiny little butterfly. Maybe that's what I need. I think that's what I want. Let's see, where are my teeny tiny butterflies? There they are. I haven't put them in the storage bin yet. I need to. Like that. I really love this week. I love the green and book page together. And I really like this a lot. I might even try stenciling in a little bit of green. That might be kind of fun. There we go. So just some fun, simple little items here. I wanted to give it a try, and I like using some of my own papers that I colored. So I made a journaling card and I made a tag. I'm gonna punch a hole and I'll put some string on there. And then here is a fun little envelope. So if you don't have any envelopes, you can make your own. They're really easy to do. And I love all three of these so much. All right, well, make sure to check out hashtag 2023 FEB Color Me Happy. All right, thanks guys so much. I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye for now.